We have the most important component. Very nice. Let's just take a look under the insert, but there will be nothing there, I guess. Nope, nothing there. Hey everyone, this is Awaken. Today I will be unboxing Nemesis Retaliation. My game for pledge just arrived just now, maybe like 20 minutes ago, and I would love to unbox this on the channel because I think this could be quite interesting. So I will be unboxing the base box here. Also I have like some envelope here that we will take a look at. I think like Awaken Realms also put that in Castles of Burgundy. And then we also have the stretch goal box here. We will also be unboxing that at the end. All right, so before we get started, as usual, grab yourself a cup of tea and let's do this. All right, there we go. All right, let me put the stretch goal box aside for now. So before we get started with everything, a small disclaimer. This is not the miniature version, right? This is the more inexpensive pledged tier with the standees. So why did I back the game? And why did I back this version? First of all, I've always been eyeing like Nemesis, right? Nemesis and Nemesis Lockdown. That both were quite interesting to me, but I never got them because, well, first of all, I didn't know whether or not I would like the gameplay. And secondly, there are like two factions of people, so to speak. People that say the original Nemesis is better, others say Lockdown is better. And now I saw my chance when Retaliation was on GameFound because I thought, like, you know what, it's the third game in the series, it's probably the most streamlined one, and also it is the most cooperative one as far as I know, because all Nemesis games are kind of semi-cooperative, and this is like more cooperative than the other ones, so to speak, right? Which is kind of cool. This is why I got this, but I didn't really want to have a huge box here. I don't know whether I would like the game enough, so I got the standee version instead. And usually I like standees also more, like standees and meeples and stuff. I like that more than miniatures usually, right? Just so that you know why I got this. All right, so let's open up this envelope here. I think there was something similar in the Castle of Burgundy. So let's just open this up here. There we go. Dear backer, welcome aboard, Marine. With your support, Nemesis Retaliation has launched into the stars as one of the most successful board game crowdfunding campaigns of all time. We couldn't have done it without you. Okay, very, very nice. So we have like a nice welcome letter here. Very interesting. Cool. We do have like the signatures here. I think that's a nice touch. And then we also have like important notes here. All right, wonderful. Very cool. Like in case like something's broken or damaged or whatever, then you know how to contact them. Okay, very cool. So let's turn this over for now. This is, oh, by the way, this is designed by Adam Kwapinski. And let's just put this on the other side for now. And there we go. So here's like how the entire game looks like. It seems to be taking up quite a bit of table space. So I don't know if I will ever be able to record a video on the channel, but I'll just see about that. I would probably mostly play it solo if I like really love the game, and I think it would be like really cool to play cooperative. I would probably also play it with other people. So there's 1 to 5 players, plays in about 60 minutes per player, and ages 14 and up. All right, very cool. So let's just see. I'm looking forward to these standees, how they look like, and also I would like to know whether or not I can like leave the bases for these standees. Okay, we also have some artwork like on the side of the boxes here. Very cool. Like a lot of detail goes in here. I mean, Awaken Realms does make very high quality board games. I think I only own one Awaken Realms game, right? I think I've played a few, but I only own one as far as I know. Yeah, I think so. All right, so here we have the rulebook, and these are like all the cardboard tokens. All right, so let's start with the rulebook first. Let's take a look at that. It's a smaller rulebook. I really like that. So it's not like the entire box size. That is amazing. Also, the box isn't that huge, right? It's quite deep, but it's not very big. So it can actually fit in on my regular shelf, which is kind of cool. All right, so here we have a table of contents. Very nice. Standard sized cards. Of course, everything is like very dark here. Fits the theme. Then we have like all of these components here. Of course, we will not have the miniatures here, but we will have the standees instead, which I actually enjoy quite a bit. So then we have the introduction here, end game, overview, very cool. But I think there still are private objectives and things like that. So I still think it's kind of semi-cooperative. Okay, and then here we set up. One thing I really like, apart from like having all the numbers and letters like here, so you can like see exactly on the picture what is written here, but also see this register here. That is very cool. So if I just want to look at the character movement, I just look for that entry here. That is very cool. Very well done. Yeah, it kind of makes like weird sounds because like the pages stick a little bit together, but that's something we can live with. So we have the character board here, how it's assembled, the player setup and everything, and then the game round structure. Okay, so let's just, it's quite a thick rulebook, so let's just like kind of skim through it. Yeah, it looks like there are like lots of images. That's very nice. There are like also some kind of examples here. It is like the layout is quite well done, I would say. Very cool. Okay, yeah, I can get behind that, but there's like lots to get through. I mean, it's quite a complicated game, quite a complex game, right? It doesn't say anything regarding solo, but from what I know, oh, nice. There's like icon glossary here. But as far as I know, you can just play two-handed here. Oh, here, you see. Solo and co-op rules. While Nemesis shines as a semi-cooperative experience, you can also play it in fully cooperative mode. There we go. That's what I meant. Or even solo. Very cool. There are just a few more rules you need to know, and then you just play cooperatively. That is amazing, because I am not a huge fan of semi-cooperative games. I think they can work, and I think Nemesis could actually be like one of the games I would like semi-cooperative, but I will play cooperative or like solo first. Rooms help sheet, very nice. So actually you have like an overview over the rooms and how they work. I appreciate that. Then we have game terms, objectives help sheet. Okay. And more game terms. That is really nice. That is great. Wonderful. Nice. And then here we have like the cardboard tokens. I hope that there still is an insert, right? Yeah, there still is an insert. And I think Awaken Realms just posted an official reboxing guide. So I will not be reboxing this on my channel. Doesn't make any sense because they have like a reboxing guide online. All right, so let's take a look at all the cardboard tokens first. Let me just open this up here so we can take a look at like the tokens in peace and quiet. So we have something here. This is like some kind of dashboard, I guess, like how things are resolved. The queen is alive. The queen is dead. All right, it's probably better if the queen is dead, right? Probably easier then, I guess. I don't know. Okay, very cool. Then we do have, oops, let me just put it here like this. And then here we have like all of the cardboard. Let's just take out, these are the rooms, I think, right? Yeah. Corridor. There's maybe a corridor. They have like a linen finish here that's very, very nice. It feels really good, and they are really thick as well. Ooh, these feel great. But then it's again, right, like the Castle Burgundy is also like a really, really premium experience. And I think with Awaken Realms, you can't go wrong just taking the lowest pledge, right? Without any add-ons and stuff, just the regular pledge, because these are already like really good regarding quality. This looks very, very cool and also feels very nice. Okay, I don't know what these tokens are. This seems to be ammunition here. That makes sense. And then here we have like more rooms and grenades, it looks like. And then here, oops, now I messed something up. And then here we have more rooms or corridors, I guess. And like, I don't know what that is. Maybe health kits? I don't know what all of these are. Maybe it's also ammunition. Like all of these corridors here. Okay, more corridors. Then I like a few single tokens here. This here is for the queen, I guess, right? Eggs in the nest, queen health card. Okay, contractor. Maybe these are the characters. Okay, very cool. And then here we have enemies, but the enemies are no standees, so I don't quite know what these are. I don't know what these tokens do. Mission task, objective choice, move marker. Okay, these all have like really interesting like shapes. You see that here? See that? There's something slots in here. I just don't know what that is. Maybe you start with the rooms here and then also something slots here. So quite interesting. There seems to be quite a lot of thought probably has gone into like how to design all of that. Don't want to see like where this goes. Actually like one of the rooms would fit in there. Yeah, these are the rooms now, I think. And they are not double-sided, but they say like A, B. I guess you have like a starting layout with like A, B, and maybe C rooms. Yeah, there we go. Very cool. Suffocating, so these are status effects, I guess. This looks all very nice, all like very dark and stuff, but that's exactly like what this game should be, right? Okay, very cool. Then I guess we can kind of like skim through here, like more rooms here, more rooms here. There's something undiscovered hibernatorium. Okay, I think I've read something about robots. These are the doors. I guess they will also have like standees, right? I think that they can have like 3D terrain for the game as well, and the miniatures and stuff. You can have 3D doors. I think if you really love this game, I think it's great to have like all of this like deluxeified, right? For me, I think it's fine like this for now. I just need to figure out whether or not this is a game I will actually keep in my collection. So let's see. Here are the other characters: Recon, Heavy Gun Operator, Combat Engineer, Officer, and Medical Support. I guess when you play a solo game, you need to play at least 2 characters. And here we have the enemies. Okay, there's not too many. That's great. If they have enough bases in here, maybe we can just leave them on there. Very cool. Oh, these look nice. Very, very nice designs. I really like this. Seriously, like the art design is very nice. And here, these are the characters then, I guess. 2, 4, 6. Ah, this is maybe a robot. So I guess these 5 are the characters here. Okay, very cool. So let's take a look what we have in here. I think we have like double or triple layered player boards. Oh, they go in here. Okay, they're already like in the correct spots here. These are double layered, right? So you see like here, you can look through, right? You can put the cubes here. Then you have your character tile that you put in here. You know what? Let's just take one character tile. Let's take the medical support. And look at this. Isn't that great? Like, this is really cool. You can just slot your character tile in here. That is nice. Very cool. Tactical belt. I guess this is like where you put like these small tokens that we saw, right? Left hand, I don't know. Right hand. Something here. Ah, this is like where you put like the dial, right? That we still need to put there. Okay, and then here I guess you are dead, which wouldn't be too great. Okay. And I guess like the character tiles, I can already put them in here, right? In the box. So there are more character tiles here. Anything down here? No. Okay, and then we can just open this up. I think, is it possible that we have seen most of it already? I almost think so, right? Oh, reboxing this could be kind of fun. I hope that these stretch goals fit in here as well. All right, then we have like another token tray here. Right here. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay, see? For like all kinds of tokens, I suppose. Okay, and then let's just start with like these things here. So we have like these little tokens here. Oh, they're actually made from plastic. I didn't know that. Oh, wow, these look great. Oh, these probably don't come across as good on camera, but these are really nice. They're like semi-transparent kind of, right? They're like transparent yellow, I don't know, little tokens with an exclamation mark on them. Oh, I think you can not really see them on camera, they're too bright, but these look really, really nice. Yeah, very cool. Okay, let me just put them here for now. I will sort them later. Then, also made from plastic, we have these wood tokens here. Not wood tokens, I mean these fire tokens. Oh, these look cool as well. They're a little bit darker than they look on camera here. And they have like a little indent here with another flame. I don't know if you can put another flame in there, I guess not, but these look really nice as well. Cool. And then here we have like some gear. Like some cogs here, see? Very cool. These all look and feel really nice. There is this broken texture on one side. Very cool. And then we have a few dice. Usually I don't take a look at dice too much in unboxings, but these actually look kind of cool. So let's just check them out. See right here, we have like 2 purple ones here. Then like d6s, so 6-sided dice. Then we have like 2d8s, 8-sided dice in like orange, red kind of. And then in yellow we have 10-sided dice, so d10s. Very nice. Cool. What else do we have here? Here we have, oh, this is just like a transparent droplet kind of token. I don't know, we track something with that, I guess. And then we have just a few regular red tokens here. Nothing really special. Then we have a large base here. I guess this large base is for the queen, right? We have a few single bases here that probably fell out. We have the most important component. Very nice. And then here we have like more bases. There are like lots of bases here. It looks like we actually have enough for everything. And the cool thing is this is kind of modular, right? Look, you can actually take this out here. This is pretty cool. So you can take like, maybe you can put this on the table or something. Let's just take a look under the insert, but there will be nothing there, I guess. Nope, nothing there. So let's put this back in. Then we have something here. I don't know what these are. Like in, oh, you can put them down here. That's like a 1. Okay, and then there you can put something behind there. Maybe cards or something. I'm not sure. Okay, very cool. And there are like several of those, right? Yeah, there's several of those. Very cool. Okay, I have no idea what these are. You know what? I don't even know why I'm saying very cool. I mean, these look cool, but I have no idea what to do with them, right? Oh, now I don't know how to put them back. Well, I'll figure it out later. And here we have like a bag. This is, I get it. Oh, nice. Look at this, Nemesis. This looks nice. It feels really good as well. And it is large enough to at least get my hand in there, right? That's fine. I guess it's like, this is where you put like the alien tokens in there, right? And then you probably draw them, and then you take like the standee that you need for that. I don't know where you put these standees, but I will check the reboxing guide and just see. Okay, so, and then we have cards. So I saw this thing here. Insert contamination card here. And this does have some red here. So I guess there are like things that are secret. But as soon as you put the card in up here at the top, whatever is written on the card becomes visible then. Very cool. Okay, nice. So let me put that in here as well. So, and now just we just have a few cards. I think we don't need to take a look at all of them. Yeah, let's just take a look at a few of these items here. So we kind of get an idea what these are. The cards feel, they don't feel bad. They actually, oh, they feel good, kind of. They don't have a linen finish, but they are kind of thick. And they're somehow a little bit laminated, I think. So very cool. Fire extinguisher, 1 use only. These are items. There's an item as well. Some duct tape. Let me just put it like this. Some duct tape. Okay, 1 use only. Oxygen tank. Phosphates. Tools. Okay. And then here a med kit. Okay, very good. Adrenaline injection. Caffeine pills. Okay, these are like all kinds of items. Stimulants. And this here, this card. Oh, there's like, these are queen cards here. The queen health. Okay. Yeah, nice. Okay. And these are like similar cards here. I don't really have to take them out now, I think. And then here we have even more cards. I don't know if this is a game you would want to sleeve. I don't know. I would just have to see like how durable the cards are, right? And also I don't know if I actually will like this game. But since this has a cooperative mode, the chances are not too low. Sprint, what are these? Action cards. Okay, chain of command, demolition. Recon. Oh, I guess these are for the different characters, right? Recon, heavy gun operator. Yeah, these are the different character cards. Rest, search. Okay, very cool. Chain of command. We also had that here. So the cards are similar, but not quite the same. I think computer skills warranty wasn't here, right? Yeah, okay. So they have a few asymmetric cards, which makes sense. For the officer, medical support, contractor, consultant, contractor, okay. And then here, oh, these are the contamination cards. I will not do it now, right? I don't want to spoil anything, but this is like, you don't know what's happening here, right? But as soon as you put it in like this red thingy here, right? The red lines, they become invisible, so to speak, and you see like what's hidden under there. I think Midara does something similar. Very cool. And these cards are like all probably the same. Oh, actually, they're like solo co-op cards here. I think I will take a look at those. These are exploration cards. Well, let's take a look at the solo co-op mission tasks. These cards, because these are like very interesting for me, in fact, because that will probably be the main mode I will be playing. Although, if I like the game enough, I will also want to try the semi-cooperative experience. So, solo co-op mission tasks. Attack Prime Blood here. Okay, these are attacks. So, yeah, things happen like movements, and then you place some stuff on the map, or like for example like enemies and stuff. Okay, and then things happen, and these are solo co-op mission tasks. These will be quite interesting for me. Let me just check those out. Give me a moment. Oh, come on. What am I doing? There we go. Okay, clean up. The nest must be destroyed. The queen must be dead. All life support tokens must be... Okay, so you actually have the missions you need to fulfill. Very, very cool. I think like a full cooperative mode wasn't part of Nemesis. In Nemesis Lockdown, I think, right? I think this is new. Which is one of the reasons why I backed this. Very cool. And oh, I think that's already it, right? Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything for Nemesis Retaliation for the base box, but we still have these stretch goals. And to be honest, I don't quite remember anymore what these stretch goals were. So looking forward to checking that out. Like, more missions are always good, more characters are always good, right? So let's just see what we get there. So, you know what? Let me put that aside for now as well. We don't need that right now, so let's take a look at these stretch goals here. Yeah, there's another character in here. Contractors rule sheets. Okay, so we have the bio enhancement expert with like a new standee and new tokens here. Also, like, feels great, just like the rest. Then here we have a rules sheet for contractors. That's in the contractors expansion. Okay, character draft. Okay, yeah, I don't know what how that works, but that's fine. Then here we have a new rule, but that isn't too much. Oh, that's like for the different expansions here. The insider expansion. What does it do? There is a woman trapped in the facility with her own goals. Okay. This can only... this does not work with any of the Nemesis expansions. Okay. And I don't know if that like works for co-op as well. I'm not sure, but we'll have to figure that out. Then here we have the Neoflesh Cult expansion. I think there are new enemies. Yeah, there are new enemies here. That is very, very cool. I think it makes sense to just put everything together. But then we also need more bases, right, for the new enemies. Which we, I think, have there. Yeah. Okay, then let me just open up this one here. So we have the queen is on the map. The queen is off the map. We have like a new kind of dashboard here. I don't quite know when and how you use that one. And then here we have, that's for the contractors. Whatever that does, I'm not quite sure. But it's kind of cool that there is like an entire module here. Contractors, okay. And then here we have tokens. These are for the new enemies, I think. These are these standees. And ooh, these look great as well. These look very nice. Cool. Oh, look at this huge one here. Very cool. And then we also like have an insert here. But actually, I hope I can somehow fit this in the base box. We have like this cool die here. Oh, I remember that one. Yeah, that's a cool one. Like there's like a cat here, right? In there. Very, very cool die. Ooh, that one's pretty nice. Then we have like a big base and like lots of small bases, so we can actually fit. We actually have like new bases. That is good. Then here, personal defense weapon. This is for the bio enhancement expert character item. Okay. And then I think we don't really need to go through all the cards here anymore, right? We have like cultists we have here. And then here we have new actions. Probably new items, I guess, right? We have like the stuff for the expansions here. This is like for the bio enhancement expert as well. And then these here, I'm not quite sure what these are. But this is like for the lucky burst die here, I guess. I think this is this one here, right? So, like, more rules there. Okay, very cool. I don't want to bore you with like a huge, like with a really long unboxing. So, let's just leave it at that. I think that's pretty cool. There's like more stuff here that we unlocked. And now I shut the camera. That was very unprofessional. But that's pretty cool. So I can like check out like whatever all of that does here. All right. And that concludes my unboxing of Nemesis Retaliation, including like the stretch goals. I know this is only the standee version. Oh, the most important component, of course. Only the standee version, but I think that's like more than enough. The box is big enough as it is, and I don't need like an even bigger box for a game that I don't know how much I will enjoy it, right? I have like a very large collection. New games usually have quite a hard time actually stay in my collection because there's a lot of competition of games I really love. But yeah, that concludes my unboxing of Nemesis Retaliation. Hope you enjoyed the video and thank you for staying to the very end. As usual, I would like to thank you all for your support, especially want to give a shout out to my generous patrons. And a big thanks go out to Thagono for supporting me at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. You can also support me by watching, liking, and commenting on my videos, subscribing to my channel, support me on Patreon, and joining my Discord server to hang out with me and my amazing community. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the very next video. Take care everyone, stay safe, and cheers.